Hey you guys, this is Jerry Mateo with Plugin Boutique, and today we're going to be taking a look at Wave Alchemy's Evolution. This is a powerhouse drum machine synthesizer. It basically allows you to select the initial sound that you want. You can select from a ton of different samples and layers. You have the drum, which is kick, snare, tom, hi-hat closed or open, cymbals, clap, percussion, real percussion, electric, glitch, and then you have 10 different styles of 808, classic, deep, heavy, mid, machine, punchy, short, unusual, and various. The transients, you have 5 of them, and this is basically 5 different transient types and shapes. And then you have 10 different layers of sounds, whether you want organic, sub deep, sub mid, sub verb, sub bomb, live snares, or even just noise in general. Now you have full-on control on an X+Y pattern, which is awesome. So you can kind of blend them all together, or you can just click on this little button right here and solo up individual sounds so you can know exactly what everything sounds like. You have a really cool little randomize button, which will randomize everything. And I like this clapper preset. So let's just go over here and let's try something a little bit different. Let's go for house and we'll go for dark horse. And you'll see we have different settings. Now, a really cool thing is if we go to the mix window, we can have full-on velocity control, volume control, everything from the drum's initial attack, decay, velocity, to the pitch, filtering, and then we even have our effects section, which is a full-on channel strip with an equalizer, compressor, and wave shaper, which also has a transient designer built into it. You can select the routing that you want, and as you can see, it has a ton of routing controls. And then we have a delay and 2 reverbs that we can send to control everything. Now over here, we have our main out section, which is basically allowing us to have routing and controls in between it. So we can select our kick and control the panning, the delay sends from either the reverb or 1 or 2 or delay 1 and 2. You can mute and solo and even select pretty much anything you want about it. If we go here, we have our sequencer, which will allow us to either write or load up one of the predefined sequences that comes with this. And this thing comes with pretty good sequences. And then you can easily hit MIDI export and just click and drag it down. And now it'll play it for us. Let's move it to the track that this is on. Pretty cool, right? Really nice, really easy to use. Now, a really cool thing is this has a ton of patterns. Each preset has 12 patterns to choose from. Most of them actually come a little empty, so you can actually create your own. But they all come with their own predefined ones. If I click this button, it'll sync it up with the session, so I can just play and select the pattern. Pretty cool, right? It works very well and it sounds great. Now, overall, this video is not going to be able to really go into hardcore depth of what this can do, but I can show you guys some of the things that this is capable of. We have an instance over here that's already been loaded, and it is basically using the overall controls that I've programmed inside of it. I've done a little bit of tweaking, and then I've just kind of layered it up and dragged it into the actual session. So let us mute these setup right here. And we'll just see what this has turned it into. Pretty cool, right? I mean, considering that I literally just kind of selected a preset, did minimal tweaking, and then created my own little groove pool, it works pretty well. And I can easily use other patterns that comes with this. Let's say I really like that one, just drag it down. And it'll work just fine for me. And that's something I really like. Overall, this is a great tool if you're either really into programming your own drum sounds or if you work with a lot of producers like I do that tend to write a lot of the arrangements and then you mix them or record anything that's needed. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. This is Jerry Mateo with Plugin Boutique, and I'll see you guys next time.